All right. Hey, YouTube, I'm Lucky, and today's Thursday, so it's time to cover the big Twab news. We have Bungie addressing cheaters, and we have the Master King's Fall announced along with challenges to go along with it. So, some really exciting stuff in this week's Twab. All right, they talk about an entire section of here, the multiple facets of online game security, and this is a really important one. And so, instead of just abbreviating it, I'm going to actually read through it a bit because I think it's a really good article section here. Before we jump right into what else we've got going on this week, I wanted to take a moment to share more insight on recent activity around account bans. We've got the Bungie product security team here to chat about what's going on the horizon regarding account protection and maintaining a solid foundation of integrity for our play. Our mission is to protect players from cheating and enable players to experience the game as its talented designers intended. We want to prevent cheaters from being able to ruin the experience for legitimate players, whether that be directly in competitive PvP activities or indirectly via boosting or making new burner accounts and bringing them into endgame content like trials. The success of BattleEye has allowed us to focus on new data science, machine learning, and analysis tools. Some of the first detections went into a limited deployment earlier this year, and we have moved some into full production, while with others coming later this year. After building our model, we carefully tracked and accounted for the changes introduced by each game release, analyzed known bugs for likely impact, and assessed sandbox changes. We did all of this to minimize the risk of false positives. Beyond these initial precautions, we set very generous thresholds so that nobody would be banned for having cosmic rays strike their computer and flip an errant bit. After all that, if there were any borderline cases, we used some signatures that indicate the presence of certain cheats on the user's computer. This resulted in one of the largest ban waves in history. And I covered a video on this before at the start of this season, so now they're finally addressing it because sometimes people do get falsely banned, and they want to like go through and like make sure that their entire ban wave was appropriate and that wasn't like a bunch of people getting falsely banned. So now that they've like vetted that, they're happy to announce it. But there was a huge ban wave, and a lot of the cheater websites were going crazy on the forums. Some people whose accounts were banned have said they don't remember cheating. When we investigate these cases, we often find that they gave their account to someone else to play the game for them. We again remind everyone that you must protect your account and do not use account recovery services. People are logging into people's accounts for recovs and using cheats because basically, if you log in to say you're trying to get the touch of malice, you're going to pay someone $100 for it or something crazy, right? That's how much they charge for stuff like this. They're just gonna load into the orcs checkpoint. They're gonna use their cheats or whatever, and they're gonna kill orcs. Like I've showed you the videos before, they can kill orcs instantly, and then you get your touch of malice or you don't, right? They do it on all three characters, and then you get your account back. You don't know that they cheated, but they did, and then you get banned because Bungie can detect that stuff. So it's not worth it to do account recovs. Would not recommend that, and you can get banned if other people cheat on your account. Saying that your fingers were not on the keyboard when cheating occurred will not be considered during an appeal. So, holy, be careful of that. This one I'm going to abbreviate a little bit. Iron Banter post eruption. Basically, every time Iron Banter comes out, it's got a really high peak in players, and then it just slowly dwindles down. With eruption, though, it's actually doing consistently really well, and even seeing an increase in players over time. So I think a lot of people are enjoying eruption. I think it's a cool game mode. Let me know your thoughts about it down in the comment section below. Talk a little bit about latency, the quitter penalty, which some people are a bit upset about, but they're working on updating it a little bit, at least for it not to affect comp and trials. Map selection, they have weighted maps. So the increased weighted maps are Disjunction and Cathedral of Dust. That's why you play them so much. The regularly weighted maps are all of these right here. And then the reduced weighting maps are these ones. And Dead Cliffs is significantly reduced. And then these are the ones that are removed. And they're going to be taking Disjunction and Cathedral of Dusk and moving them down to the normal weighting soon here. So if you've been having a lot of frustrating matches on those maps and been not having fun on them, then just know that that's what's going to happen. They're going to take the weighted effect of those maps down. Then they talk about their little Fall Guys section here. So if you play Fall Guys or if you want to use the skins from Destiny 2 in Fall Guys, that's coming very soon. If it isn't already out, I don't know. I haven't played Fall Guys. And then we're on to the stuff that I'm really interested in, which is this Tuesday, September 20th. We've got the Master Raid. We've got normal mode challenges and the Master Raid. Power level 1600. Sheesh. That's going to be tough. You're going to get stat-focused armor, get rewarded adept weapons. This is awesome. This is a good time. I'm excited for this. I can't wait to see what sort of adept weapons are really strong comparative to some of the crafted ones. might have a similar effect like Valve the Disciple, where the crafted are better than the adept. We'll see. But either way, it's fun to have a nice challenge in the raid. I'm excited to beat this. I'm excited to make some guides with this, maybe help some people through it. If you're trying to get help through it, join the live stream. We've got the player support report. They just go over a whole list of known issues. We've got the movie of the week. And then there's also an article here where they're giving away an emblem. You can type this code in there. You see it on screen, XVXDKJCVM. And this is to commemorate someone that was very close to the studios named Seraphim Crypto that has passed away. And that's a wrap for this TWAB. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What do you think about the cheater article? What do you think about Master Raids, Fall Guys crossover? Let me know your thoughts. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed. Smash the like button. See you in the next one.